Out front.
Out front. Welcome everybody to the ABT final here at Interstate Lanes. I'm Andy here in the booth, and we have Ryan Sperano on color today.
How's it going, guys?
Our finalists start here today are Harvey, Kelly Hagedorn, and Andy Solberg.
Good matchup.
Very, very good matchup. We got one house bowler, a half a house bowler, and Shay.
Yeah, and Shay.
Handicap today, Kelly has 0. He is a scratch house bowler. Andy has 10, and Shay has 14. Andy is first up on lane 1.
Real close, real close.
Very close, yeah. Strike for Andy.
Great shot, great shot.
Yes. We had 24 entries today in Interstate Lanes. The 95-degree weather really put a damper on us, but we had a good time. Kelly up on 2, leaves a 10 pin.
It was just a little hot here today.
Just a little, yeah. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I told everybody that it would be cooler inside than outside, and I didn't know that was a lie.
It's still cooler inside than it's out.
Just a little bit, but not by much.
Yeah, not by much.
Shay up on lane 1.
Oh, good shot.
Good ball.
Mixer.
Shay gets it out of there. None of these guys have ever won an ABT title, so the winner is going to get the championship shirt and spot in the Tournament of Champions at Malala Bowl.
Nice, nice.
Kelly picks up his spare.
That makes it even more interesting.
Yes, it's we're trying to collect as many bowlers as we can for that tournament. We're going to last year we had 28, I believe it was, at Bailey's Tiger Bowl. This year we went to Malala. We're hoping to see 35 or 40 people come out and bowl it. It's a very challenging tournament.
That'd be a good tournament. That'd be a great tournament.
Well, it's a unique format. It's a 4-game qualifier with a 16-man single elimination bracket. So
now, is this a 1-game?
This is a 1-game roll-off.
1 game?
Yep, 1-game roll-off for the title. The winner's going to get $750 first. Second will get $350, and third will get $175.
Well, this is a great tournament for all bowlers of all caliber. And that's what I think that people don't understand, is because they think that it's a handicap tournament, but all bowlers are eligible to bowl this, and all bowlers have a chance. And Kelly is an example, because he is a scratch bowler, and he still came in and he bowled good.
Yes. The only subject to that is if you have an active PBA card or a national tour title, you cannot bowl.
Yeah.
That's something that we hold because we are an amateur tour.
And this is why this is going to be Andy's last tournament.
Yes, yeah,
he's
going back to PBA effective tomorrow. So he wants to go out with a win.
Yep.
He starts off with 3 in a row.
Any favorites?
I don't think you can have a favorite in this. They're all good. They're all good bowlers.
Absolutely.
Kelly, as the house guy, maybe has a bit of an advantage, but he also has to make up some handicaps. So
yes, he does.
You know.
And 14 pins amongst these guys is a lot.
That's a lot.
Because they're all good, great. They're all good and great bowlers.
Right. Kelly up on lane 2 for his 3rd frame. Shay, meanwhile, had covered the 6-count spare that he left. Kelly right at the 10 board. And that's a strike for a double.
Shot.
This will end up being who carries the least will lose this. Because the scores are going to be so high. We've had high scores all day long. 288, a 290, a 278. We had some really huge scores. So if you get a bad break on a bouncing 7-pin or a wiggling 10-pin, you might lose. It's just that close.
And Nick Losley was the one that shot 290.
Yeah, and he finished 5th.
And he finished 5th.
Shay with another mixer.
Like he had the highest game of the day, I believe.
Yes, he did.
And I believe the guy that shot 288, he didn't even make it.
Yeah. Isaac Mendez shot 288, did not make the cut.
That's how good. There's been some good scores now. Some really good bowls. No 10.
2-4.
No
takes
10.
The 10 out
from the split.
Yep. It's the split out, and that's big. Kelly's up on 1. Right up the 10 board. And leaves a 4-7. Could have been worse. Same thing with Andy. Could have been worse. Next week on the ABT Tour, we're at Milwaukee Bowl for a trio Swiss event. Currently have 13 teams signed up for that. We're looking to get that filled to 16.
Oh, nice.
And then following
bowl at 16 teams.
Bowl at 16 lane house.
So you better get your entries in.
Get your entry in now. June 21st on Father's Day, we are at Malala Bowl for a special event promoted by the Malala Buckaroo. Everybody who enters will get a free ticket to the rodeo and their kickoff concert.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. I might just come bowl just for that.
It's a lot. They take good care of us. You know, last year they treated a whole bunch of people to free tickets to the rodeo, and it's a good time.
Well, I've never been to the rodeo, but I've heard that rodeo and the Buckaroo event down there is awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like a mix of a fair and then you got the rodeo on it. There's a lot of booths and stuff to look at for purchasing and whatnot, games, and then you get to watch the rodeo action, which is pretty cool. I had never been to one last year, and I went to it and had a good time.
I got to give him 10 in this game, right? How much did the other guy get?
14. Andy goes high flush, carries it.
Huh? So you got to win by 15. What's the method into it?
Shay covers his spare. Shay's having trouble stringing strikes right now. He's got lane 1 figured out, but lane 2 is baffling him a little bit.
In my opinion, 1 and 2 is one of the toughest pairs in the whole entire house.
Yes.
11 and 12 and 1 and 2, I said, are the toughest pairs.
Yes. And that's frequently with many snares because usually that's the first pair that's oiled. Yep. And so the oil machine doesn't have a lot of oil in the brush to get it down the lane. Ellie goes for a strike on 2.
And you can strip both lanes. You can run oil on them both. It's like, but sometimes you might have to run one lane twice.
Yeah. Well, and also 1 and 2. Usually the end pairs in the house are the least used because they're using the middle of the house most of the time. Shay up on 1, fills it out for the 6 count.
That's actually one of the reasons why I like seeing these guys bowl on an end pair instead of a middle pair, because most tournaments stick them on the middle pair because they want to see the high scores.
Right. There's another strike range.
You can still see high scores on 1 and 2. It's like, but you're gonna earn it.
Yep, that's right. I ran a Swiss not too long ago at Firebird where 1 pair was torched, and I put the finals on that pair because I wanted to see who made the best shots. And it was tough. I mean, the high score on the pair was like a 201. There was a couple guys who shot 130. It was tough. You watched the tournament all day, scored well. But as the breakdown broke down, we put the step ladder finals on 3 and 4 in the house, and it was tough. It was really hard. So, and we've done that with places like Mall or like Woodburn Bowl, which is notoriously tough to score in. And it just forces people to make good shots every shot.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and
Kelly for a double. He's trying to stay against Andy here.
And I really do. I think when you watch matches like that, I think most people think that, oh, that guy just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Nope.
He's missing by a board.
Yeah.
He could be missing by 1 board and not get any luck. It's like, but you got to make strict good shots.
Yeah.
You got to make strict good shots.
You can't miss. Yeah. And that's like with this 1 game roll-off format. That's the same thing too. It's crucial. You can't miss shots. Andy gets it out. 4-7.
I told him about
He's out of
all
trouble.
these things.
Out of trouble.
He is stair step.
Shay pitches his 2 pin.
I personally like the format. I like that we took 6 into the semis.
2 semifinals today.
6 into the semis, and we bowled a 2-game roll-off for the top 3 to go into the finals. And
Right.
we do a 1-game championship.
Yep.
All of these guys are guaranteed 125,
175.
175 or higher.
Or higher,
Like,
yes.
So these guys are not just bowling for chicken scratch.
That's right. The ABT pays a guaranteed prize fund every event we roll. All of our singles events are guaranteed prize funds. Kelly with a big strike on 2, just moved into the lead.
That's what I think some people don't realize is, it's like, it doesn't matter if there's 10 bowlers. It doesn't matter if there's 100 bowlers.
pay
It's
us.
like, but you know what? It's like this tournament, like we only had, what, you said 28?
24 today.
24? 24 bowlers, and it's guaranteed to pay out $750 for first start.
Right. Our
You don't tell me that you're not getting your money's worth on that.
Yeah. Oh, get it? Gonna get it? Yes, he got the late roll. Wow. Big carry.
What a messenger.
The top 3 in this event are guaranteed $1,275. And there's
Amongst
not,
the 3 of them.
Amongst those 3. There's not a tournament around that will pay that guarantee for a top 3.
And first place is $750.
That's right.
What's second place?
350.
350.
Yeah.
I'll take second place. 350.
There's a lot of folks who take second place. 300. A lot of people want the title.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, through the face.
That
4-7 pin.
That's why I bowled earlier, and I chose it off. It's okay. I had a great time doing it though.
That big split really gave Andy an opening here. (7-2) out right now. Kelly at 173 in the 8th. Andy at 166 in the 7th, working on a strike. And Shay.
That could easily have costed Kelly the match.
Yeah, very well could have. You know what? Andy's throwing good shots. He can't miss. Shay leaves another 10.
1 and 2 are tricky though.
Yes.
1 and 2 can just jump out of nowhere.
That's right.
Like
Shay leaves another 10. He's sitting about 135 with a spare, and he's in agony right now. Andy up on one.
He just doesn't seem
Gets
to
it
be
way
able to.
out. Oh, and mows down the 7-10. Wow, what a mess.
That was almost a pocket 7-10 with double messenger almost.
That was power right there.
That's revs right there.
That right there may have sealed the deal.
I think it did. We'll see what Kelly does. If Kelly strikes, I think he still has a
slight
little
chance.
bit of a chance. Because you never know. If he opens the 10th frame, Kelly could sneak back in.
Pretty much anything less than strike here, it's all over.
But he needs this one. He needs this
He's
one
gotta
right
have
now. If he doesn't get this one, he's over.
Sits and holds. And he gets it.
Good shot. Good shot. That was a good shot.
That was a very good shot.
Especially under pressure like that and throwing it open and knowing that open could have literally cost you the game. A lot of bowlers get mad, frustrated, and they almost give up.
That's right. You can't. You gotta keep throwing shots. If my math is right here, I believe Andy needs 8 on the first ball, and that will lock it out.
Oh, because Andy's getting 10.
Andy's
That's
getting 10
right. I
pins.
forgot he's getting 10.
Today there's a 4-pin. His carry's just gone away from him this game.
Crucial shot for Andy.
He's got to have 8.
Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Oh,
Nine's
that's okay.
9.
That was a good
Nine's
shot.
good.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, 9 is
Low
good.
flat. Low
Well,
flat.
230 with his handicap, he's locked in.
Yeah, right now. 214. He has to pick it up. If he
has to
doesn't
miss. Yeah, he has to miss, has to punch.
If he doesn't pick it up, then Kelly can punch out and tie. And that has never happened before.
Honestly. That's the same.
Missed
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh my goodness.
He's mad.
He's not happy right now. But Kelly still has to punch out. And
That was a spare that you just do not miss. You just don't miss.
there's one.
Especially against Hagedorn.
No, he's not.
When this guy bowls here, he's a machine here.
Right.
Like anywhere else, I wouldn't necessarily expect. I'd expect him to throw a double in the 10th, but maybe not the whole turkey. Is like this place. He grew up here. It's like this is his place. Like,
Meanwhile, Shay's gonna finish out and shoot his final.
so do we do a 1-game roll-off?
We are finding that out right now. This has never happened. So
Oh really?
no, so it's something totally brand new.
We're just waiting on the word.
Yep.
Whether
Check
it's a 9th, 10th, or
It's all over.
all
It's all over. Andy Solberg will win the ABT here at Interstate Lanes for his first title. Kelly Hagedorn will get second place, and Shay Harvey will finish in third.
and it's how different both of those lanes were. You could easily tell they were playing different lines on each lane. And all 3 of them did a good job of adjusting.
They all made up what they had to. You know,
And it's like you said earlier, it's about the carry.
Yeah.
It really was. It was about carry.
Who carried the most? 222 for Kelly, 223 for Andy.
Oh man, what a match! What a match!
Yeah, very good match. Today finishes at 194. So your champion today in Interstate Lanes is Andy Solberg.
And Kelly might have only lost by 1 on the scoreboard, but Andy was getting 10 pins.
He's getting the 10 pins.
handicap.
That's right.
So Kelly needed that second strike and the third strike to tie him
just
to
to tie.
take it either into some sort of roll off.
Correct. So.
But what a match, though! Like,
Excellent
what
match.
a great match. And I mean, and Shea was getting 14. It was like, I mean,
Yep.
and that's a 208. Is like, so I mean, he was
Still
close.
decent, yeah, so.
I mean, and he left a lot of 9 counts. It's like he could have easily. I mean, he gets a little luck and carries a couple of those. He's leading.
Yes, that's right.
All 3 of those guys were really good today.
And that wraps up our story here today. Brian, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me along.
We appreciate having you in the booth. Well, this will be
I enjoyed it.
this will be loaded up to YouTube tonight or tomorrow, so everybody will be able to see this. We'll see everybody next week at Milwaukee Bowl for a trio Swiss. Thanks and have a good night, guys.